What's up guys, this is Save Knight and welcome back to Let's Play Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain. Last episode I learned from Otmar that his daughter's soul was stolen and imprisoned inside of a doll by Elzevir the doll maker. And he directed me to these tunnels under the castle that led me north towards his lair. Started making my way there, past some kind of fort looking thing, a destroyed city and an enemy camp. Headed west from there to Elzevir's mansion. Made my way inside. Wasn't too difficult to get through. If anything, the enemies are just resistant to physical attacks. So you just use either Flame Sword or a Soul Reaver. Or energy bolts. Just something that can actually like physically destroy them. Or, you know, like flay or whatever, you know, just something not actually physical. Made my way to Elzevir and made quick work of him. Just used the same strategy you used against Azimuth, and he'll actually go down in probably like a minute and a half, if that. Excuse me. And then I got the doll, and before I bring the doll back to Otmar, excuse me, I'm doing some backtracking because once you bring him the doll, it triggers like end game story sequence stuff and you can't go back. So if you have any backtracking, you do it now before you do that. And so I brought myself back to this bat beacon that's located between Dark Eden over there and Avernus down here, which leads to this cave thing. He will come when the moon is full and learn to call death from the sky. Click. Which leads to the lightning dungeon, or lightning cave, or cave of lightning, or whatever the hell it's called. Lots of lava and teleporters and switches. God damn it, okay. So I'll probably just stay in wolf form. That. Here. Hit that. Ouch, god damn it. Here. Ouch. That. This way. Over here. Switch. Fucking go. Okay. So there's like a switch thingy here. Switch thingy here, and it's like one there maybe. That. I don't know why I have trouble hitting the switches for.
With this spell I can call upon the heavens to tear my enemies apart with its explosive power. Oh, how their bodies will rupture as the scything energy rips through them.
And I'm actually going to go ahead and leave because that's actually it for the dungeon. This part that's past here is actually you just leaving, but you can actually bat from out. So I'm actually going to do that. I'm actually going to bat form to here. I'll basically just head back towards the area of Elsevier's. Okay, that is getting like super annoying. I'm not gonna fucking stop the heal. Fuck that. Then head, instead of heading west, I head north through this enemy camp. Okay.
The Heart of Darkness.
You didn't even wait for me to actually get to you, huh? I mean, fuck like hit windows or anything like that. Head west from here to here. Into this cave thingy, which is the Pentaliche of Tarot Spirit Forge. Now I just bat form back to Willendorf. Nope, I've already done that shit. Come on. Into the castle. That was loud. To here and to here.
I entered the court with the doll-maker's head in one hand and the doll containing the girl's soul in the other. I placed them both before the king and watched his eyes catch fire. With the doll in their possession, the court's sorcerers could restore his daughter's soul.
I do not know that I can thank you enough, warrior. My kingdom is but a small price to pay for my daughter's life. Willendorf is yours if you wish it.
'Tis not your kingdom I desire, but your army, Otmar. I require troops to vanquish the horde that descends upon us from the north.
Very well. Courtiers, fetch me my armor and mace. There is war to be waged!
Then cutscene, and enemy troops doth approach.
The scourge of Nosgoth is upon us, friends. We shall die today as heroes, lest we live tomorrow as slaves. Ready thine arms for Nosgoth!
Kitty. Come on.
In the distance I saw the Nemesis armies march forward, a black tide that would soon wash over the armies of the Hope.
And this part, you basically just have to make it across like 3 screens. Oh, get away. Lots of bodies everywhere.
They came at me in throngs, no fervor as strong as that inspired by a madman. The Nemesis armies were fierce and showed no signs of subsiding. The tide turned with Otmar's death. I watched as the remaining survivors of the armies of Hope fled to the safety of the forest. The battle had decided its victor.
Yeah, so no matter
The
what
fate of
happens,
Nosgoth now lay in the Nemesis' hands.
the Nemesis will always win. Otmar will always die. I mean,
I sated my thirst on warriors of Horde and Hope alike, the dying relinquishing their final moments to give me strength.
get the fuck out of the way, Jesus
The heart
Christ.
of darkness.
There's nothing right here. Thank you. Goddamn.
At once the battlefield was gone. Where the ground was caked with blood and dirt, there was lush greenery. Where chaos reigned only moments before, this damning calm prevailed. Alas, it seemed I was stranded here. The time-streaming device lay in pieces at my feet.
You kick back into the past, and there's actually that one guard that's just wandering around. You kill him, and I guess you see into his mind.
Would you stand idle as
something I don't
vermin
fucking know.
destroy your crops? No! Has your house burned? No! Will you allow this evil to continue? No! Will the wickedness end? Yes! Do you believe? Yes! Yes! Then take me to your king, so that I can prepare you for the onslaught.
That you dick. That actually opens that in here. Now I just have to make my way back to that spirit forge again. God damn it. But the non-ruined city is, well, not ruined. I don't know why the hell I keep not walking for some reason. Get my way up from here again. That fucking enemy camp thing. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Haha. Back to that spirit forge because it counts as another secret for some reason.
One must be wary
Or
in
another.
dealing with the spirit forges. The wraith and shades that inhabit them offer items beyond mortal dreams in exchange for a sampling of your blood. The wraithsmiths forge their items with forfeit souls.
Ooh, that was kind of a fucking pain in the ass. Okay, that thing is not actually there yet. I'm actually going to make my way back to town now that I'm not, you know, about to have a fucking stroke right here. Jesus, fuck. Okay. I am technically supposed to be here, but I'm going to actually just hit the town and work my way back up of Stahlberg. And that's what it's supposed to be called. Not this town, but nope. All the friggin' nope, you bastards. God, I got a craving for tacos all of a sudden. I don't know where the fuck that came from. Where am I going? nowhere near the right fucking spot. That's not right either. No city thing, something or another. That. Oh god, these people suck. Well, technically I suck, but... I don't really need to be in vampire form to do this nonsense. I mean werewolf form, not vampire form. Derp. I wonder if that thing fixed itself. Nope, it still freaks the fuck out, okay? Okay, now I'm in the past. I think you're supposed to be like roughly 50 years in the past. Before like any of the war started, before the Nemesis became known as the Nemesises. When he was still like a young king known as William the Just. Excuse me. Wrong way. Okay, how many more houses? Okay, got those, got those. That one up there. That one way the fuck up there. Kinda missed it. See what people say to me.
The shadows fall and vampires descend.
There's an evil in the air. I can feel it.
Why it does that for? I mean, it's... I thought it worked before.
Ah, so it seemed I was in the land of William the Just. 50 years before the battle I had just escaped would take place.
Nerp. How many secrets do I even have? I should have like 98. Yep. I know exactly where the other two are at. Playing for almost 30 fucking days. Well, 30 days in game. That's like, what, 15 hours and shit like that. Some kind of crap. One house. Two, 3. Nothing here. Nope. And for a second I thought they had freaking Soul Reaver weapon. Oh god. So that's terrible. I can't say terrible anymore. I can't say it right. That goddamn Cleveland show.
The stronghold of William the Just. 'Twas time for me to pay a visit to he who would become the nemesis and force Nosgoth on its knees.
See, I don't think these actually do anything. Oakley dokley. I'm going to go ahead and save it right here. And when we come back, I will make my way through William the Just stronghold, and that was loud. Hopefully get to him before the end of the video. And then, depending on how long it actually takes me, I might just finish out like the rest of the end game stuff, because I mean, that's after you beat him, you're transported to the end of the game, I think. So you don't have that much more to go. So when we come back, I'll just take care of that when we come, you know, when I get back. So until then, this is Save Night on Let's Play Blood Omen Legacy of Kain. Later, guys.